What's up, guys? So we are back for another video. Today I'm going to be talking about best practices for when your mortgage is coming up for renewal. See, most people treat their mortgage renewal like just another form to sign. Like, just check the quick box. They pick up a rate and they move on. But if you know what you're doing, renewal time can actually be one of the best opportunities to restructure your mortgage and save money and even start building long-term wealth. My name is Brandon Van Dyke, and I'm a mortgage strategist based in Langley, BC. And I work with clients across Canada, helping people restructure their debt and unlock strategies that can save them thousands on their mortgage, and in many cases, completely change their financial future. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through why your renewal shouldn't just be a routine update, and how, with the right strategy, it can actually help you consolidate debt, access equity, or even start turning your mortgage into a tax-deductible investment loan. So let's break it down. When your mortgage term ends, usually after 1, 3, or 5 years, your agreement with the lender is up. But unless your mortgage is fully paid off, you still owe a balance. So now you've got two options: renew with the same lender or move to a new one. What most people don't realize is that this is the perfect time to make any big changes to your rate, to your amortization, to your payment frequency, and even the structure of your mortgage itself. One thing to keep in mind is if you're staying with the same lender, there's usually no legal work or costs. But if you do switch lenders, a lot of the time, the new lender will actually cover those costs, like lawyer fees or anything along those lines. But here is the problem. Most people just re-sign the renewal offer their lender sends them without giving it a second thought. But those renewal offers rarely come with the best rates or terms. See, lenders know you're busy and probably not going to shop around, so they send a slightly inflated offer and hope you just accept it. And honestly, most people do, but that's a huge missed opportunity. Renewal time is your clean slate, your chance to realign with your mortgage, with your life goals. Whether that's lowering monthly payments, pulling out equity, or setting up a more efficient structure. This is when you should be having those conversations. Let's go through what you can actually do at renewal time. Number one, negotiate a better rate. Whether you stay or switch, you've got the power to get a more competitive rate. So don't just take what's offered. There's almost always more room to do better. 2, change your amortization. If you want to reduce monthly costs and create more cash flow, extend your amortization. But if you want to crush your mortgage faster, shorten it. You've always got the option to go either way. Number 3, consolidating your high interest debt. So if you've built up credit cards, car loans, or lines of credit, this is a great time to wrap those into your mortgage. You'll simplify your payments and likely save on interest. Number 4, access built up equity. So you've probably built up equity over the last few years. Renewal is a prime time to tap into that equity for renovations, investments, or even buying another property. Number 5, restructure for tax efficiency. So if you're thinking long-term, we can restructure your mortgage into a readvanceable setup that allows you to implement strategies like rental cash damming or the debt swap or the Smith maneuver, which will allow you to convert your bad debt into good tax-deductible debt. So here's a real example from a client I worked with recently. Her mortgage was coming up for renewal, and she had about $40,000 in unsecured debt between credit cards, lines of credit. She was making the payments, but it felt like she was just spinning her wheels. We used her renewal as an opportunity to refinance. We consolidated her debt into their new mortgage, which in the end lowered her total monthly payments by over $1,000 and set her up with a readvanceable mortgage. Now every dollar she pays down becomes available again through that line of credit. And that means she has flexibility, improved cash flow, and we're setting her up to convert future borrowings into tax-deductible investment debt. It was a complete reset, and it all started with her renewal. So when should you ideally start planning? This can be anywhere between 4 to 6 months before your renewal date. That gives us time to review your current mortgage, explore your options, and get a pre-approval with the lender that we find to be a better fit. If you end up waiting until your lender sends that renewal offer, usually just 30 to 60 days before maturity, you're already behind. You won't have time to make a move, and you might feel forced into accepting what's just easiest. Here's where proactive planning gives you the leverage. And when it comes to your mortgage, that leverage can mean thousands in savings and better financial control. So if your mortgage is coming up for renewal, or even it's 6 months away, don't leave money on the table. Let's take a serious look at your options and make sure you're not just renewing, you're optimizing. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to be posting more content like this to show how I help clients save money on their mortgage. Thanks for watching.